What's going on, guys? Falcon here with another episode of the Budget Builder series. This is the second episode, and in this one I'm going to show you how to build an action mage deck that is actually competitive in ranked play. As you can see on the screen, on the far right is my deck, and to the left of it is the one taken from legendsdecks.com. It was originally posted by a user. I'll link his profile in the description, but I modified it slightly. The differences are, I took out a Skingrad Patroller and replaced it with a Crushing Blow. Simply because the Skingrad Patroller, while it's a good 2-drop, doesn't really go along with the deck. By that I mean, it doesn't add another action, which is the whole point of this deck. Okay, so let's go over what the objective of this deck is. This deck revolves around Liliandril Hexmage. So as you can see, when you play an action, deal 2 damage to an opponent. So the idea is to get your Hexmages on the field so that you can unleash an onslaught of actions. That could be Lightning Bolt, Firebolt, anything really. Cruel Fire Bloom. So the point of it is to constantly ping your opponent so you can use your spells or your actions to remove creatures from the field while also hitting your opponent each time for 2 damage. And over time this adds up. So this is just a big combo deck. The synergy is great because it all revolves around actions. And as you can see, we have several cards that go along with that whole process. So let's go over a few of the cards in this deck. First up is the Cruel Fire Bloom. Simple enough. Sacrifice a creature, deal 5 damage to a random enemy creature, which is great. Combine it with your Hexmage, and you're doing 2 damage to your opponent while getting rid of a threat on the field. The Aldmiri Patriot is a great one. It goes exactly along with this deck like it should. If you read the text, it says +1/+1 if you have an action in your hand, and with this deck, we usually always have an action in our hand. And it's a great for 1-drop because then you have a 2/3 on the field on turn 1. It's really nice. Obviously, Brutal Ashlander is a given because we get to do 3 random damage to a random enemy. Firebolt, simple action. Scouting Patrol. We can fill up our board to create presence on the field, all while pinging our opponent for 2 if our Hexmage is out. Next up, Abyssinian Navigator. If the top card of your deck is an action, draw it, otherwise put it on the bottom. And most of the time, especially with 3 of these in the deck, you're going to have an action, probably about 50% of the time. Next up, Bruma Profiteer. This basically ensures we gain some life during our turns, especially if we're playing things such as the Scouting Patrol. Kind of helps keep us alive. Then we have the Shrieking Harpy. Great prophecy card. Shackle a creature, kind of slows down your opponent. A little bit of control aspect in there. Then Skingrad Patroller. Like I mentioned earlier, I removed one of them from the original list, just simply because I wanted to add another action. Next up, Soul Split. Great card. What I like to do is I'll throw down a card, or the turn before, I'll use its action, or its effect, its summon effect, like this. If I attack with it, that's great. If not, I'll use Soul Split while Hexmage is out, and also while Bruma Profiteer is out, and then we're gaining life, doing 2 damage. It's just a great card overall. It's kind of a staple in this deck. Next up, Calm Lorn Hero. Deal 2 damage to your opponent. Just another way to ping your opponent for 2 damage. Crushing Blow. Pretty straightforward. Deal 3 damage. Also, it's an action, so if you're hitting your opponent while a Hexmage is out, you're doing a total of 5 damage. That's assuming only 1 Hexmage is on the field. And boy, if you get 3 of them on the field, whew, done. Next up, Cunning Ally. Put a Firebolt into your hand if the top card of your deck is an intelligence card, which most likely is going to happen because this deck is pretty well balanced as far as gold and blue. Mace of Encumbrance. I really like this card because it can slow down your opponent when you're trying to build up your defenses or trying to trigger those combos. Lightning Bolt, staple of course, because it's an action, deal 4 damage. If you have a Hexmage out, you're doing 6 damage. Next up is Warcry, another great action card, because if your board is loaded with those soldiers or the patrolmen, You gotta beat them up by 2, you're ready to go. Liliandril Hexmage. Like I said, this card is the main staple that your deck revolves around. Because if you get 2, 3 of these out at a time, we're talking some serious damage. Next, Piercing Javelin, of course, a great prophecy card, gotta have it. 3 of these can be a bit much, but you may find that it comes in handy, especially with the Hexmage on the field, and when the game is pretty neck and neck. And this can actually provide you some support almost by removing a target creature that may be going lethal on you. Next is the Golden Saint, one of my favorite cards personally, because if you're playing this deck correctly, you should have more life than your opponent, and what do you know? You get 2 Golden Saints on the field at a time. It's just insane. Okay, so, and like I said, this deck is very budget friendly. It only costs roughly 3,300, around that mark. I'll put the full link in the description below, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, like I said, the whole premise of this deck is playing actions and comboing those actions with other effects that your creatures and other action cards play in this deck. So let's check out a few games and see how it does. Alright, let's test out the Action Mage. Oh man, I really want to keep all those. We're definitely going to draw one. Okay. I guess they knew we were playing the lethal Action Mage. Okay, anti-mouse. Let's see if you can handle the Action Mage. Oh, here we go. So I really want to keep it, but let's get rid of it, because I'm hoping we can pull an action for this guy. Come on. Come on, come on. Damn it. Hey, still not bad though. We'll just play Ashlander first. Actually, no. Good draw. Anti-mouse, the clever. Okay. What is he gonna do? Ooh, nice. Did it work? Yeah, congrats. It's a good card. When it actually works. Okay, so going for face. Interesting. I guess it is smart because I'm gonna trade for that. I'm impressed. Ooh, okay, so let's get some Ashlanders on the field here. Get some health back. And maybe Javelin that, depending on what he plays next turn. Okay. Alright, not bad. Actually, no, so let's do this. Let's see what happens here. Kill that. It went face. I was hoping it would get this guy over here. Actually, if we play the Soul Split, I'll take him out. Yeah, let's do that. And it'll kill him, hopefully. Cross fingers, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah! Nice. Tons of removal. Even by accident. Or by random. Wow, wasting that? Okay. Okay. So it's a little risky, but let's see what happens. Just because I don't know what he has, and I feel like he's going to target it really fast. Another firebolt or something, or lightning bolt. Let's see. Okay, so he can go lethal on it. Deal 2 damage. Kill that guy. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see if we can pull another action. Yeah. So what do we get? Piercing Javelin, come on. So we'll do this. We'll just get rid of this guy so we can save our Hex Mage for now. Alright, go face again. Okay, so we have a good lead right now, but that really doesn't mean anything. Deal 3 damage, store 3 health. Smart. Okay. Definitely don't want to waste a Piercing Javelin on that, but the Golden Boy has arrived. Good old Golden Saint. Go face. Deal 4 damage. What's he gonna do? Oh, didn't go for the Hex Mage, huh? Risky move. What are the possibilities that we have all 3 freaking javelins? I don't even know what to say about that. For 3 freaking javelins. Okay, don't kill it. Oh no. Come on, we had lethal. Okay, 2 damage. And just get rid of him just for the hell of it. As long as he doesn't have any guard or removal. Of course he has a fucking... Actually, no. Let's see if he has 2 guards. We can javelin it. 2. Yeah, of course he does. And a charge. Ooh, that hurts. So let's see what we get. GG. And there it is, folks. The super cheap budget action mage actually taking people down on the ladder at rank 9 nonetheless. So overall, good game. Okay. Camel OJG. Interesting. Ooh. And I hate putting it off till later to get the Hex Mage, but sometimes you need to. 3 drop, yeah, let's keep that. There we go. Sacrifice Brutal Ashlander and use it to get rid of something. So this guy won our last game for us, so that was awesome. Let's see what happens. 3 to face, not bad. I'll take it. Alright, Hex Mage already. That's the benefit of having 3 of them, I guess. Maybe we'll get lucky and get to get 2 or 3 of them out at a time. Probably not, though. Okay. Just gonna kill over here. What do we guess? Javelin? Javelin to here. Maybe it's something with guard. Fighters Guild recruit? No. Oh shit, 2 of them? Interesting. Definitely gonna have to respond to that. Okay. So let's see. We'll get rid of both of them, I think. So let me go face. Just get that out of the way. Ashlander. So it can sacrifice it and hope it kills one of them off. Yeah, we'll try that out. Okay, so we'll do this. I want to keep this guy alive just because he has 6 damage, but it's only 3 damage right now, and we can deal with it next turn with the lightning bolt. Okay, going for a 5-drop. Javelin? No. Oh no, destroying. Of course. Let's just go ahead and get the Hex Mage on the field and see what happens. Please don't have any removal? Question mark? What you gonna do? Yep, going for a 6-drop. Interesting. See what it is. Ooh, wow. Really good card. Too bad he's not gonna get to use it, right? Lightning bolt. Sorry, dude. Go face or get wounded and risk this guy coming out again. Let's just go face. See what happens. I'm assuming if it was a javelin, he would already decided, right? Deal 1 damage. But let's see. Okay. Now I'm assuming he might have another Leaf Lurker in his hand, or some type of kill card. Actually, no, he can kill them both with these two. What did I say? I'm glad I went face, honestly. Because who knows, it may come down to 4 damage. Come on, give us something good. Javelin? Yeah. What do we kill? I say we kill the guard. Yeah, let's get rid of the guard. Because we might be able to throw Ashlander into it and get rid of him. Actually, he's gonna do it for us? Face. Okay. Played a little bit smarter this time. So let's get Broom out there. Go this way. So it looks like it worked. I love how it tells you way before. Ooh. So, come on. So I can put him out there, but then we still have 4 damage to deal with next turn. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's assuming he doesn't have another 6 damage. Let's just get the guy out there for now, see what happens. So he needs 8 damage to be lethal. I'm sure he has something like that in there. Deal 1 damage to survive, draw a card. Oh, I just noticed this is a bonus round. For those of you who don't know, that means you get 2 spaces in your win column or whatever on the star map. I've had like a couple of those in a row now. I don't think they're supposed to be that frequent, to be honest. Of course. This guy has a ton of removal. Let's see, let's see. You know, it'd be great if we get a Hex Mage next turn. That'd be awesome. Okay, come on. Let's see. So he's definitely lethal next turn. Of course, we're 2 down. Okay, so could use Crushing Blow, deal 3 damage, get Golden Stain out, so we have some protection. Actually, that's 9. Of course we don't have enough. Always comes down to 1 freaking mana. So here's what we're gonna do. I hate to do this, but we're gonna go face.
Their deaths will bring glory to the Empire.
5 damage to a random creature. If we get lucky, we kill the guard off. If not, we're screwed. Yeah. So 4, 5, 9 damage. Assuming he doesn't have a 3 damage card or something like that, or we have 2 guards on the field. So I'm thinking we might be safe, but I've been wrong before. Seen some crazy plays so far. And the game's only been out, what, a week? For the official launch? I'm sure those of you who have been playing since beta have seen crazier things. So, what happens here? Assuming he can't get rid of our guards. I'm assuming he can't, he's gonna focus on that. Or he could hit 1, destroy wounded creature. What you gonna do? Because you can't go face until you get past these guys, boy. Let's see. Breakthrough, guard, summon, draw a card. Nice. But if he doesn't kill him, we have lethal. Thank you. Sometimes you just can't predict it though. Okay. Ooh. Last rune. I say we go face first. See what happens. And the budget action mage does it again. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Budget Builder series number 2, the Action Mage budget build. If you did, please leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, like it if you want to. Just anything to let me know you like this content so I can keep making it for you guys. Because as you can see, these budget decks are actually working pretty well on the ladder. I'm honestly surprised. So, I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Take it easy.